Well, not done yet, but it's getting close. I have a few spots, and I can move the sanding right there, right there, wherever you see the glue, right there, a little bit right there, that one. That end's looking good though. Well, all glued together. It's been planed down several times. Right now we're sanding, starting off with 80 grit. No, this is 60. 60, then 80, and up through the chain of numbers. I think I'm all done sanding. We went from 40 grit to 120 with a few in the middle. But looks pretty good. Next, we'll cut it to length, get it dry fitted in, and then cut the hole for the sink before the finish coat is put on. Well, this is basically how it's going to look. Of course, we have to cut off the end, miter this little piece out, and then it'll come even, or it might just hang over a bit. We will see, and then I'll just put trim below it. Same thing I'm going to do on the front. So I'm going to take a little bit off the front of this end, and then a little bit off this end so it meets up straight with this, being that's where the bed's going to be. So gotta cut it right in here after we cut that end. And then the sink itself will go right here. And then we'll have this as counter space over here. Maybe microwave up here, air fryer, whatever, at least when we're set up. Otherwise the microwave can go underneath, down here, which I might like better, leaving the more countertop open. And then, unfortunately, or fortunately, either way, my TV is a little bigger than I'd like for this bus. So it's actually gonna sit right here. Not sure if I'm gonna strap it in to the wall so when it's moving, or I'll just take it off and lay it on the floor. Not sure yet. But the TV will sit right here because the couch is right across from it. Of course, sink and prep area down there. All right, there we go. Cut to length. Got it cut in down there. Now we just have to pick up the sink, mark where that's gonna go, cut that, and then we can put down the glue. Okay, a little bit more on the countertop. We used a router to take the edge off, at least on the top. Got a little bit more sanding up there to do, but not too bad. We've got the sink. At Sailor's Exchange for 40 bucks, not bad. We put the layout here on the countertop, the outside of the sink, and then of course about a 1/4 inch in. So we can cut this out now. Just putting the last piece of molding or cabinet trim up here, and then we can start putting in the molding after the countertop is glued in place. So we're getting closer.